What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 5, the final episode of our The Dark Below Let's Play. I've been having a blast so far. It's time for the PlayStation exclusive content. That's the Undying Mind Strike on Mars. It really happens in the Black Garden, as you'll see when we get there. But I'm really looking forward to this, the final episode of the Let's Play. Let's get into it. Hit launch there. While we're waiting for matchmaking to join us up, I'll show you guys a couple of treats that I've picked up. We got the Dogged Gauge, which is a new piece of raid gear. Comes from Crota's End Raid. I'll show that to you in the close-up form. I really like it. I think it's really cool looking. I especially like how it's got that kind of spike over the shoulder. As soon as she starts talking, I'll shut up. And I also got the Relentless Harness, which I think is also very awesome.
The Black Garden may not stay among us for long. Something has begun to repair the schism torn by its destruction. Vex now flood the garden channels to protect it. We must stop the Weavers before they seal the garden and begin to summon back its heart. Alright.
So yeah, I think this is super cool. And when you're wearing this, you can see you also have this kind of skull on your belt, which I also think is cool. I also did pick up this helmet, which I knew I was gonna. Makes me look like a Hellgas with yellow eyes. Alright, let's get into it.
I like this
so this
better when it's dead.
All looks familiar, as you can see. This is the Black Garden that you're familiar with. And the first probably 3/4 of it, you're in areas that you've been in before. There's a ton of Minotaurs, so void damage is key. I'm using Praetus Revenge and Atheon's Epilogue and Yallarhorn, or Balahorn, Ballarhorn. And there's a ton of snipers in this first area, so I like to take these guys out as quick as possible. If I can actually hit them. Oh, we got a guy who needs reviving already. No judgment here, though, man. Even though this is a level 20, there's so many guys, there's so many snipers, and so many Minotaurs that it definitely makes sense that you'll get taken out in a hurry. I'm just gonna play kind of sniper Overwatch here. But I will take out the Minotaurs if I'm given the opportunity. Look at that, one clip takes him down. Atheon Epilogue is not my favorite weapon in the game, but when void damage is needed, it does a nice job. Oh, there's that sniper that I wanted to hit before. Oh, did you see that? He like lifted up his chest. Gave me a perfect shot. There are also a ton of enemies very quickly. This is not a long strike, comparatively. Ooh, I didn't even realize like I was there yet. I am going to get spawned. They are spawning all around me. I'm going to get out of there. Compared to other strikes, though, I actually like it. The Dust Palace, which was the PlayStation exclusive strike for like the main game at launch, I didn't actually like that much. I didn't feel like Xbox users were really missing out on anything there. The main boss were the Flayers, which frankly were just regular Scions with a ton of health. They didn't look any different. They didn't really act any different. And I thought that was somewhat disappointing, and it made a strike that felt long and somewhat monotonous. When it comes up, I'll often just kind of skip it. But this one I won't skip. I like this strike. I think it's a lot of fun. There's a ton of Minotaurs, so you definitely want to bring void damage weapons to take down their shields. But I like it. You know, it's quick. It's high action. It's like a big brawl. And it's exciting for that reason. I need ammo. But yeah, I mean, between this and the new Omnigul strike, which I also think is pretty good, it feels very different to other strikes. And I like that. You know, we'll be running these a lot, so I'm glad they put work into them. Alright. I think we're done here. I'm just going to get a high vantage point to see if I can't see any ammo. I don't see anything, so we'll move on. Can I make that corner? There we go. I'm super psyched to get the new raid gear last night. First run through the raid. We didn't finish it. We got about halfway through. We beat the first part, that's like the dark tunnels, and then the second part, which is making that bridge. But we got stuck when it came to the singing witch. So, or the singing wizard. So we didn't beat it, but we got, you know, we did pretty well. It was everybody in there, it was our first time through, and everybody was pretty much blind going in. Nobody knew what to do at all. So we had to figure out as we went. We were in it for about 3 hours, and we were having a blast. And the fact that we got raid gear, a lot of us got raid gear, was really cool. You know, it gives us something to start leveling up, start looking forward to. And frankly, the only reason that I think we didn't beat the wizard part, I can't speak to Froda himself because we never got that far, was because we were all level 30. And I think that well, the last part of that with the wizards, there was a ton of knights, like 20, 25 in one room, and there were a bunch of objectives that we had to do, and we were doing them, but we were just dying too much from those knights, and we couldn't do enough damage to take them out fast enough, because they were all level 32, and we were all level 30. So I think as we level up, as people level up, I think the raid will get easier. Just like the Vault of Glass did. You know, the Vault of Glass was really hard when it first was released. But as people got used to it, you know, now, this morning, I got a group together off of Reddit. The R Fire teams, and everybody was a 30 because you know you don't have to just get lucky with raid gear anymore to become a 30. You can go to the tower and just purchase gear to get yourself up there. Everybody pretty much knew what they were doing. You know, we discussed strategies before we walked into a specific area. But everybody knew what those strategies entailed for the most part. Whoa. So it was fun, you know. I still need to be doing the old raid on hard mode because I still want to get the myth class. I still haven't gotten it. And I'd like to get Fatebringer as well. And Hawkmoon. You know, more chances to get Hawkmoon make me happy. So I'm going to continue to do the old raid. First of all, because I enjoy it. Second of all, because there's stuff in there that I just don't have that I want. I have all the armor out of it that I want. What was that? Blue ammo. Nice. Why don't I use some of that? Right this second. Alright, let me take out these annoying little snipers. Before I do that, I'll take out. I'm not sure if I just shot a rocket too close to myself or if I just got sniped at, but either way. Prudence says to back off right now. So this, oh, I didn't even show it. This area here, you could access up to this gate before the Dark Below came out. And actually, there's a force field here. And if you like supered into the force field, you'd get shot off into the distance there, which was fun. You could take a sparrow through that gate and actually get into this area, but there was nothing in here. I mean, the area was here, but there was no actual stuff to do. You just look around. But it's one of the reasons a lot of people think that the Dark Below DLC was finished and taken out of the game. Which I'm not sure I agree with, but, you know, that does point that way, at least. Alright, we are not done here. I believe there's going to be another force field. I guess not. I guess we are pretty much to the boss. Take out these last groups of enemies. There's still a sniper over my head. Yeah. I don't think I hit him with that. Alright. Oh, this isn't the boss area yet. So yeah, a lot of time. Am I crazy? Was that not the area I thought it was? Oh, I'm sorry. This is that gate that I was talking to before that had a force field in it. That area before. So you could get through here with the Sparrow, and this is all content that was in the game, but was blocked off and had no actual enemies or anything in it. I actually spent a ton of time in here looking for any kind of secret. A ghost, a chest, anything, but I couldn't find anything. There might be stuff in here now, though. Ghosts or chests. I don't know yet. I need to spend a little time with Not Too Nerdy in here to find out. So Bungie changed the loot tables for the new raids, so they're more likely to give you stuff if you haven't gotten stuff. You know, it kind of gauges how much stuff have you gotten lately. You know, it's not completely random for the new raid. So I wonder how that will work. I wonder if it'll create a situation where everybody just gets their stuff so quickly that the raid isn't as popular later on. Alright, so this is the last boss area. There's like a good place back there to hide, and you can kind of hide in all that stuff there. I prefer on this side because there's a little more running around. It's fun over there. I don't feel as trapped. So some goblins and a couple of minotaurs will come out of this portal. And if you're pretty quick about killing them, they don't really present much of a threat. This portal, if you shoot it, it just says immune. You can't close it. Not that I know of, anyway. Alright. Oh, I thought those were the Minotaurs. Like, prematurely grenaded. Alright, so here comes the Undying Mind, and this boss is pretty cool. It's basically an oversized Hydra. But it's got a cool look to it. It's like moss hanging off of it. You can see there. And it floats around. It doesn't just stay put. In a lot of A lot of enemies spawn while you're fighting them. I don't know. I think it's a pretty good boss fight. It's not overly long. It's just fun. So he's got 3 seconds of shield there to protect himself. Pretty much just need to wait till one of them is facing you, and then either use heavy or special to hit his critical spot. I think that's a cool looking boss though. Did I get him? Haha! I love Praetorian's Revenge. I think the sniper rifle is hits. I know that Icebreaker does more damage per shot, but you spend a lot more time loading, or not loading, but you know, waiting for it to reload itself, as opposed to Praetorian. You know, you just reload it normally, and a lot of armor gives you very fast reloads for it. It's got a fast reload anyway. Also, it's so damn accurate that you can fire all 6 shots accurately in like no time at all. Ooh, I'm out of ammo. Accurately, he says, because he misses like 3 out of 6 shots. I need ammo for my primary. Look around here. There's some. Right where this guy's shooting rockets. Perfect place for it. This guy out with his hobgoblin. Let's see if I can't put some more damage on him. Ah, I just shot at the back. I have rockets. I haven't been using them yet because if I do get overrun by like a massive squad of ads, I want to have something to kind of bail myself out. As you can see, you know, you can get overrun pretty quickly. And this is only level 20. This isn't even... I did play this in the Rock playlist, and it's crazy. It's awesome crazy, though. Like, I'm really happy with this strike. I think it's a good strike. I think the Xbox users will be happy to get it when it becomes available, because it's a fun strike. Alright, I'm out of special ammo. I'm low on health. Ooh, I want all this, though. Look at all this candy. Give me all that. It's like a bunch of Jolly Ranchers sitting there. Alright, so I got so many rockets now that I'm not afraid to use them. Get Gallarhorn out here. Take out some of these Minotaurs. Sorry, I keep calling them Praetorians because I just played the strike this morning. Ah, I just hit the shield with that. Alright, I just played the raid this morning, the old raid, Vault of Glass.
The Black Garden remains here among the light. But the Vex will never cease until their birthplace is restored, and we must keep it here until we can understand its origins.